from the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia. It's Heavenly Hills Homestead, another episode. Stay tuned. Get a quick weight. Yes, sir. Quick weight. There it is, 580. She's lifted off the ground. Let's move the truck. guys, so we've got her loaded up, as you've seen. Thanks again, Chris, for helping. So now we got to clean her up. And get in there and get her cleaned up real good. She's a nice one at what she weighs. We were both, put it this way, we were both pleasantly surprised to see what she weighed. We both agreed that I had another Howard Deal sitting there. It would have won Howard Deal for sure. Now, who knows, right? Who knows? So, we'll see. Maybe I can pull one out of my rear end. Maybe there's no orange ones left. And, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But we are going to get this one cleaned up. And, everything. So let's go get the water hose. Set y'all on the tripod and let y'all time lapse while we get this one sprayed off, cleaned up, and ready to go. Quick one to show you what happened up here. We broke a nice little pumpkin off right there and we squished it off. Had to get the truck turned around today. So this plant's garbage now. We'll pull her out of here. Didn't think she was going to do much anyhow, but I still wanted to grow this one out. She grew pretty good, pretty fast. So, it is what it is. We'll grab this plant later and pull her out, clean it all up, try to find her. I think that right there's there's the main right there. Yeah, the main was gone. Look at that. That's all that's left of the main on the stump. Stump was gone. Yeah, so anyhow, we'll pull all this out later today and get her cleaned up. Put y'all on there now and let's clean up this pumpkin. Alright guys, so last pumpkin, Elsa, lifted and gone. So thankful about that. It was a good lift. And Chris, you left a strap and you probably left your hat again in the truck, so I have to bring it to you in Raleigh, and hopefully we don't leave it there again or forget to give it to you. Anyhow, she looked good. She looked good, felt good. I didn't tape her, but it would appear that she's probably gonna go heavy again. Okay, so not a lot heavy, but some, and some is better than none, right? Again, that's another reason why I wanted to grow that pumpkin and make it my base for the seed line that I want to produce for here. 2261 Schmidt is a good plant. A lot of good things to talk about with it. It's got plenty of pumpkins. Look here. It had the most pumpkins that I've picked off of all the plants. This had the most pumpkins picked off of it. So it'll definitely put on the pumpkins. Plant's a nice plant, good tight plant, nice leaf structure. Not real big, huge leaves, but that'll probably change next year, being that I bred it to the 1673.5 Bartimus. Few things that should do better next year out of that. So we'll see. But again, it went heavy. The one that he just growed this year, it also had went heavy from what it was taping. Like I said, I didn't tape her. Since I taped her when that pumpkin went down this week, which was Monday or Tuesday, I taped her that day, and she was 534 is what she was taping out. I don't know that she put on that much weight per se in actual size, like you could notice. I so she might still tape out at 534. I don't believe she'll tape out at 580, but that's what she weighed, 580 pounds. That's good. I'm looking for a 4th or 5th place. Okay, guys, looking for the 4th or the 5th place. Things have really gotten good looking over the week, and I could be up as high as 4th or 5th. So as long as all holds together today and tomorrow and Monday, and nothing changes, the contenders have dropped. All right, so there's going to be a few. Of course, we know my good friend Doc, old Chris Rodabaugh, he'll be taking first. Congratulations, it's a big old girl. Can't wait to see her down there on the scale. Then you have his father, should be taking second. I'm thinking should be second, and then or third, second or third. And you have another guy named Terry Nelson that should be second or third. So somewhere around in there. And then we have Todd Dawson. As long as his pumpkin holds together, he may pull a 4th out. This is as long as all these pumpkins hold together. They may or they might not. They might poop the bed before Tuesday comes, and I could just continue to climb the ladder. All right, or somebody unexpected could show up, and I could end up placing way down there. Right, but I would be happy with a 5th place with a 580-pound pumpkin. And by the time we get there to the scales, probably 570 to 565, somewhere around there. If she only loses 3 pounds a day, if we keep this clouds up, she may not lose that much weight at all. I'm gonna keep her watered and everything. So I'm gonna go clean her up and all that good stuff here in just a minute. Keep a nice wet blanket on her. Keep her hydrated the best I can. Stem broke off. I left some extra stem there, or main vine. I mean. Not stem. Stem didn't break off. Main vine. Left some extra main vine there. I was going to put it in a jug of water, and it just snapped off. So it was ready to come off the vine. So I don't know how much she really did take up this week. Being that I cut the main in half down there with the tiller, and I don't know. She could have took nothing up. So we'll find out. Definitely probably could have got the Howard deal if my other pumpkin would have went down there, especially now, and probably was looking at a lot better chances at 3rd or 4th with that pumpkin, maybe even 2nd. I mean, who knows, right? So I mean, it's just I got bumped out late in the game, and when they go bad, they go bad. But I should have put more effort into Elsa. Okay, guys, this is a lesson for me. That when I have a pumpkin growing, I grow it with all I can, okay? Unless I know that I'm just growing it out for seeds or just to sell it, If I think that it's a competition pumpkin, and there was 4 competition pumpkins in here, okay? It started with Bertha, which was the 1209 Hodge, and the 2261 Schmidt, which ended up being called Blowhole. Those were the first 2 pollinated. All right, when Blowhole went, and then, we got the 1251 new pollinated, and 1378 was the last one pollinated, and of course she pooped the bed. Now I put a lot of effort into the 1251, the 1209, and the 1378 because Elsa got pollinated in August. Didn't think there was any room left to get her near 1,000 pounds, so I didn't. Did I fertilize? Yes. Did I trim? Yes. Did I do things to get her big? Yes. But did I do everything I could to get her to competition size 700, 800, 900 pounds? No. There was a lot more I could have done and did not do. And she was 20 foot out on that mane. Okay. I could have cut Blowhole 3 weeks prior, okay, to what I did. All right. Or no, not 3 weeks, 2 weeks prior to what I did. I could have cut Blowhole off 2 weeks prior. That would have gave that pumpkin a lot more weight. I could have fertilized heavier, more frequently on that pumpkin because she could take it because she was so young and she had a lot of plant, behind her. So much more I could have done. I could have been more aggressive about picking the pumpkins off of her. I could have been so many things that I know I should have done, but I thought my money was in the 3, okay? And y'all know good and well, if you've been watching the channel, I was very heavy on those 3, 1251, 1209, and the 1378. And I slacked off on this one because I thought, well, she'll be a nice, pretty, 2 nice, pretty pumpkins off of this plant, which would have totaled over 1,000 pounds, you know, and we'll be good to go, right? That's what my thinking was, and I didn't worry about it, right? I just thought I'll get the seeds out of them. That's what we'll do. I should have done better. That's my fault. So anyhow, you know, you live, you learn, you grow, you learn, you know, and what to do and what not to do. And if I ever have that many competition pumpkins going, I will definitely make sure that they're all up to standard on what I think competition pumpkins should be doing and growing, okay? And we'll do whatever we can to get them there, because, I mean, now look at it. My one went down, I had the backup, but my backup drops me to, you know, 4th, 5th, possibly a 6th. I mean, who knows till we get down there. So anyhow, it was fun. So we're gonna get in here, get the tools put up, and then come out here and start trying to do some cleanup. And I guess it's gonna be foggy all day. So anyhow, let's get to it. So Chris brought me a full bag of Kodiak mustard. All right, that's the biofumigating stuff. Got a bag of that that's got to go all over the patch. I'm gonna plant some more of these. All right, it's supposed to be 100-pound radishes. I'm gonna plant the Japanese Manawas daikon radish. Get a pretty good size. Yes, me too. And we're gonna plant some French breakfast ones. The French breakfast and the giant one, we'll plant those strategically. We'll also plant some of those giant beets out here that get like 6 foot long. I'd like to be able to plant those in there, maybe just kind of brush them in a little bit here and there, let them grow, because then that'll bust up the soil down deep and maybe bring up some of the nutrients from down deep. So we'll plant those here and or there, the really long beets. Gonna go run real quick and see if I can find some rye or some buckwheat of something like that to mix this mustard in with, and then we'll plant it. So let's go get that done. Let's see here. Come on, baby.
Let her rip, Potato Chip. Potato Chip got me?
I think I had to put some, turn it on. For being rotten like it was, it really wasn't that bad inside yet. You know, still see where it was bad, but you can still see where it was gonna be all right for a while, get longer still. So we'll take this over, feed some goats, feed the deer, feed the hogs. So she won't go to waste. Won't go to waste. She'll be fed to everything in the neighborhood. So, and Jaden's gonna chop it up with some. All right, yeah, hang on. That's split right in half. Cut that big one right there.
Oh.
You gotta watch how you swing that thing, son.
I'm gonna try to swing right here.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Dun, da, da, da. All right. That's fun, yeah?
Yep.
Here.
I think I might be doing
You're
this.
getting it dirty.
Yeah. I don't know how that goes straight through it. That first swing went straight through this piece of pumpkin right here. As you guys can
Joker's
see,
thick, man.
I don't know how I went straight through it right here.
Yeah, it's because it's probably close to a foot thick. And right there, it just had a good split. It was splitting the other day. Every time I would barely cut it, it would split. It just, yeah, I don't know why it was splitting so bad. It must have been super, super ripe. So it just must have been ready to go. That's probably why I cracked it. It just split because it was just ready to go about a month ago, probably. All right.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm gonna take this stuff over and feed some goats and the deer and sheep, no, not sheep, pigs. Okay guys, so we got pumpkin, apple, corn, a little smorgasbord. Maybe we'll get in here in the morning, I don't know. Let me see, we'll see if we can get in here before we have to leave for the way off in North Carolina. Just going out of here and get to the house. Anyhow, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow right here in the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.